You know, as I get older, there's people that I no longer want to be around. These type of people are called performative intentional people. Do you know them? I'm sure you do. Okay, let me tell you what a performative intention person is. A performative intention person is a person, these are the people who will send you the same message about doing something for you, or getting around to do something for you, or to check on someone. They will be doing that for about 3 to 4 or 5 years and never actually do it. Okay, they will be texting the same phone number for 3 to 5 years about doing something that they have no intentions of really doing, because in their mind they think that counts. These are the people that think that really saying it is, that's enough. I said it. I said I'm going to do this for them. I asked them if they need help, and this is enough. I did my part, but I'm not going to do the actual action, but I'm going to ask them because it's going to make me feel better internally. Okay, these are the people that think texting you is enough. They think that thinking about it is enough, and it's not. These are the people who will say, oh, I'm gonna come check on you and the baby, or I'm gonna come check on you. And they've been telling you this for 5 years, texting the same number for 5 years, this same line. Or I'm gonna send you some money, and you've been having the same Zelle and they've been texting you, what's your Zelle number for 5 years? And you can pull up the thread that this is the same message. They'll text you the same sentence on the same phone for 5 years and never no action. They'll have the same words, the same promises, the same nothing. Or the people who say, what do you need? So you tell them what you need. You don't hint to them what you need. You don't throw suggestions. You don't sugarcoat it. You don't make them guess. You tell them exactly what you need, and they still don't do it. You've been telling them vocally for years. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 years. At some point, you won't have to wake up and see that that's not confusion, baby girl. It's not a misunderstanding. It's not bad timing. That's just who they are. Yeah. People like that believes that intention equals effort. They feel like that's enough. You know what I mean? They really believe that wanting to do something is the same thing as doing it. And it's not. And once you understand that about some people, you're going to have to stop explaining yourself. And you're just going to have to give people like that the silent treatment. You're going to even have to stop answering their text messages. Yeah. Because why are you repeating yourself to someone who heard you the first time? That's like telling your spouse who was in your house with you, you're tired, baby, can you help with the load around the house? And you telling them, and then a year later, you're burnt out and you check out the marriage and they're like, oh, what happened? And the woman tell you, baby, I've been telling you for a year, I'm burnt out, I need help around the house, baby. He was like, oh, but I asked you, did you need this help this day? You asked me, did I need the help? But no actions came from it. Okay? These are people, when you realize you're dealing with people like that, you just got to be silent with people like that. You don't have to be loud with these people. You don't have to be emotional. You don't have to argue with these people. Silence is enough. Silent. Because accountability scares people. It does. It scares people who really never planned to follow through in the first place. They never planned on. And silence is the only boundary that you need to start giving these type of peoples. Because they can't talk their way around silence. the only boundary you need to give with people like that. You know what's so crazy too? Here's another part that people don't like to say. And I'm going to say the quiet parts out loud. Okay? We're taught that men are providers, correct? Okay? We're taught that men honor their word, correct? I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. We're taught that men are supposed to lead. Listen to me. You would think that, right? Because the patriarchy system tells you men lead, they provide, they create the atmosphere. That's what men do, right? You would think that that's what we're told. But my real life experience, not just mine, I'm talking about my friends, people around me, girlfriends, having sessions and talking with other women. Most of the people in my life who have actually followed through have been women. Okay? My grandmother, my aunts, my cousins, my sisters, my best friends, women. Women are really your community. Okay? When people say, oh, your community, they really mean to say women. Okay? Those women showed up. Those women didn't announce it. They didn't talk about it for years. Women like that just did it. If I need to call them and say, hey, could you do this? Could you loan me this? Could you pick up my daughter? Could you watch my daughter for me? It's usually women. That is your community, right? And I'm going to say something a lot of people don't want to hear. Your real community is never a man. That's the honest truth. I know you don't want to hear that. I know it don't sound pleasing. But the truth rarely does. It rarely sounds pleasing. And I already know a lot of men are not going to like this channel. And if you are watching, this channel is really not for men. It's for caregivers. Caregivers are usually 90% are women. Okay? And so I'm totally fine with men unsubscribing from my channel. Because I'm not here to be liked. I'm here just to have an honest conversation today. Okay? And honesty makes people very uncomfortable. Okay? But being comfort is what keeps people stuck. Dealing with confronted, intentioned people for years. I got them in my family. I have a child with one. These are people who don't honor their word. They just say what they're going to do and actually don't do it. Okay? And if you've been dealing with people like this, you're not crazy. No. You're not asking for too much. You're just expecting adults to do what adults do. And to do what adults say they would do. And that's not unrealistic. That's actually basic. And sometimes, like I said, you're going to have to go silent with these type of people. You're going to have to go silent. And it's not you being bitter, but it's you finally realizing that words without action means nothing. Stop going in circles with people like that. Okay? You're no longer available to carry that. You're not available to carry that. If this video reached you, if this video made sense to you, if you are dealing with people like that in your life who says they're going to do something with no action behind it, or have been texting your phone the same scripted messages with no action, this video is for you. This video is for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm glad to have you guys here. This is sit down with me to have an honest conversation about life. This is raw. This is everyday life. And I'm glad to have you guys here on my channel with Not Ordinary Denise. Like I said, I was going to have time to kind of get personal on what happens daily in my life and what I'm going through. And just, I know other people are going through the same thing. And so I just want to drop that here. Like, share, subscribe, send this to somebody who's dealing with a performative intention person, because I think we all have someone like that in our lives. And the rule of thumbs to deal with people like that so you won't get on your emotions and you won't get mad is to be silent. Stop answering their text messages. Stop telling these people what you need. Stop replying to stupid people.